Hi everyone. I'm here to actually give you guys another general reading. This one is pertaining to um, giving you some insight about your spiritual journey and or any questions that you may have concerning your spiritual growth and also the spiritual path that you should be considering. I'm going to be using a different deck of cards tonight for the general reading. I'm using the Star Temple Oracle deck, which is brand new to me. But I have a strong connection with this deck. It's a very insightful deck. It's a very personal deck. And it just really kind of gets down to the nitty-gritty in a very direct way concerning the energies that are surrounding you at this particular time, and the energies that that you can use that would benefit you in any situation. But I'm using them for this particular read. I just feel like that these cards would be extremely appropriate for this type of reading. And right now, we're having some really bad rains here in Pennsylvania. Just kind of like the outskirts of these tropical storms that are happening all around us. So if you see the lights flickering on and off, I don't know what's going on out there. There could be some lines going down. The fire hall alarms are going off, so there could potentially be some kind of accident. There's a lot of flooding going on in this area. Here in Pennsylvania, we're surrounded by a lot of mountains. Pennsylvania basically is a bunch of valleys. So when we get this amount of rain in a short period of time, even if there isn't any wind involved, we actually experience a lot of damage due to the rain, as far as like flooding, and there's a lot of people that think that they can go out and drive in this type of severe weather and end up getting themselves into accidents and what have not. It's insane, so if I happen to lose electricity, you'll know why, and I'll just, finish the reading another time. But I'm speaking to anyone that's out there that are kind of like questioning what their spiritual purpose is here while you're here. And also, hopefully, Spirit will be able to answer those questions for you through this reading tonight and help you get a better understanding of what your spiritual journey is supposed to look like, and if you're already on your spiritual journey and you realize that you're spiritually growing, you still may have some questions on, kind of like what direction you should be going in. And how you could grow yourself. So we're going to pull some general energy for this reading, and this will give us a little insight as to who we're supposed to be reaching tonight for this reading. And this is just a general reading for anyone. This isn't for any particular zodiac sign. This is a general reading for the collective. I want to start expanding my readings, and I figured this would just be a nice start to reach the masses out there. And also, I feel like this is an important reading for everyone in general because it's concerning your spiritual growth and your spiritual path, and trying to really remember why you decided to come into this 3D world, and to remember exactly what your purpose is while you're here. So let's pull some energy on this reading a while. And the general energy that's going to be surrounding this reading, which is actually perfect, it's talking about the visionary and awakening yourself, and using your intuition as your perspective on how to see things, and using your intuition as your guide. And my advice to you is, if you have a hard time knowing what your intuition is or how to use your intuition, my suggestion to you is just to pay attention to your strengths and your desires. And that's going to actually give you a lot of information on as to what path to continue to follow and to what path to continue to travel down, what path to continue to educate yourself about, so that you can then extend all of your knowledge and your wisdom with your fellow human beings here. And that's everyone's mission, is to actually, once they figure out what their soul journey is to get out there and to support one another in your area of expertise. And you're going to continue to find your answers through using your intuition. And this whole reading is going to be surrounding seeing the bigger picture. And it's looking like the energy that is surrounding you is extremely positive. It looks like you are already starting to connect with spirit and connect with your higher self. And that's the very beginning stages of, you know, your spiritual journey, and being able to continue to stay on the right path in this lifetime. So now we're going to go to the General Tarot. I'm using the Dancing in the Dark Tarot cards. And for some reason, I have a really strong connection with these cards. They're new cards for me. But out of the many decks that I have a strong connection with these cards. And also, this is the first time I'm actually using these cards for a reading for the general public. I just feel like I've kind of bonded with these cards, and I'm ready to use them in this general reading tonight. And I just feel like they're a perfect match for this particular reading. And we're going to do the Celtic cross spread tonight for this reading. I'm just feeling like the Celtic cross is the appropriate layout for this type of reading. So we're going to pull some general energy from the tarot as well. And let's see what Spirit has to tell us. So the general energy here is the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is inverted here. So it's looking like okay. It's looking like you may have some, you know, insecurities and or some possible feelings of not being complete at this moment in your spiritual journey. There may be some obstacles underlining these type of emotional feelings. Cups represent your emotions, and it's just looking like you're having a hard time possibly connecting with your intuition and really understanding what your spiritual path is in the present moment here. You know, and that isn't uncommon. It's a very common thing for most people. Even if, you know, you have a lot of experience in life, you know, you still may have a hard time really understanding what your spiritual journey here is and exactly what your life mission is all about. So this has nothing to do with experience or inexperience. This is just someone that is just now starting to look at things in a different light and wanting to actually connect with spirit a little bit further. And you know, a lot of times, you know, this is a learning experience. As most of you know, when you start connecting with spirit and you're searching for your spiritual path and what your spiritual journey is supposed to look like, there's a lot of insecurities, and so this is completely normal to feel this way. So if there's anyone out there that is currently searching for their you know, spiritual journey and looking to grow spiritually, I would continue to listen to this reading. You may get some good insight to help you become more confident and answer, you know, those questions that are nagging you in the back of your mind, whether you're doing the right thing or not. And just as a side note, I should have said this before we got started, I'm not currently doing extendeds, and also I'm not currently offering any personal readings at this moment. But if you could do me a favor and like and subscribe to my page so that it can circulate and reach more people, because that's the whole purpose of why I'm here doing these readings for you guys, is to reach as many people that I can, especially with a reading like this. I just feel that everyone is going through an awakening right now. At least 75% of the people here on our planet is going through a spiritual awakening, and it's extremely important for everyone to support one another and to learn and to grow together as well, so that we can heal ourselves and heal this planet and all ascend to the new world and ascend to the 5D, into the higher vibration. And complete our mission here in this 3D world. I've always been a humanitarian, and I, you know, just want to extend my gratitude for anyone who's taking a listen, anyone here that's willing to support my channel and support the cause. I appreciate you guys. We're all brothers and sisters in the big picture, and I want, more than anything, to be able to support you guys, because I know that everyone out there is doing the same for me. And the least that I can do is return that loving gift to you guys. So the next card we're going to pull would be your obstacles.